Hello. This is our Friday Night Feel Good Friday podcast, and we're temporarily taking it over for Joe the Bull podcast. So I got Jen with me, Jimbo, and myself, Nicole. She loves recovery, and we are going to talk about the feel goods. And this is continue on from last week's episode as well. So this week we got some like movies and some apps and like some good tips and stuff that you can do. I was thinking we could start with the 5 tips to boost your mood. If I can get on the right page. I always got to write all my notes down, guys. All right, 5 tips to boost your mood. You can smile. You can keep busy. You can talk to someone. Helping others is also helpful to boost your mood, and always trying to live in the moment as well. Do you guys think those are pretty good 5 tips?
I do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I love it.
Live in the moment, because
Live in the moment's always good. And it says practicing gratitude, setting boundaries, or learning how to find purpose in your life are known to increase happiness. Small introductions of laughter and delight into your daily routine, like listening to happy songs, gratitude journaling, or reading or inspirational books can also help. So these are just like little tips.
Positive affirmations, even if you write them yourself.
Exactly. One of our personal favorite activities, routines, or like from you, is picking up a holiday steaming happy movie, and that can help boost. And I do have a couple of movies, but also Jen has some as well. One of them being The Working Girl. That's from a 1988 year, and it was best for career inspiration. They're saying it was from the Reader's Digest. And it was a workplace economy about a boss stealing her employees' brilliant idea. And it's just like the stuff that they go through. And it's just really funny. That's one of the movies. And then didn't you say you had a movie, Jen?
Step Brother. I feel like if anybody is in a bad mood, you watch the movie Step Brothers, and suddenly your problems don't seem quite as big as Will Ferrell's problems in that movie.
Right? Love it.
And it's a good comedy. I think it's a good distraction to take you away from what you're doing and to look into other avenues of not sitting there just thinking of those negative thoughts.
Yeah, I definitely like Step Brothers. That was a good one. What about Pretty Woman? It was a 1990 film, and it was best for fairy tale endings, they said. And it was about a rich man picking up a prostitute, and then them falling in love, and her teaching him self-worth, about life, just about general in life. And despite of all odds, they fell in love, which I absolutely love. Pretty Woman. It's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good, like you never know what could happen. Never should judge a book by its cover.
True. Lots of people have walked broken roads, and they're not broken when they get off the roads anymore. So
exactly, I love that. Jimbo, do you have any good movies that you feel like are good, feel good one?
I think when I need to like change my mood or need a little inspiration, I always watch Cinderella Man.
That's a good one.
About James Braddock, the boxer. It's just a great story, and I love the way they did the movie.
Can you kind of give us a little bit about the movie? What's a little description of the movie?
So it's actually based on a true story. James Braddock was a heavyweight boxer, and then he was doing really well for himself. He had a lot of money, and then during the Depression, he lost everything. And then he was getting older, injuries. He was just down to like fighting here and there for like pennies. And then the way the movie puts it is that he broke his hand, had to cast his hand, had to learn to fight southpaw. He had to switch his stance, and he came back better and wound up winning the heavyweight championship again. And he went. And they say that the story is true, that he actually went on like what was unemployment, and then as he was making money back with boxing, they actually paid his unemployment back. And they're like, "What are you doing? It's your money." He's like, "No,
No, no.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm paying it back. But it's like a feel good movie. It's an inspirational movie to when you think like you've you know you don't even have food on the table for yourself. You give it to your children that you think you have it bad, and that's a movie for me that gets my mind switched and gets me in a good positive line again. I guess you could
Yeah.
say.
That kind of
I
reminds me of about the kid, putting the food on the plate. It's kind of reminds me of that movie Pursuit of Happiness, where that father had all those bad things happen to him, and he just kept on trying to fight and just be a good dad to his son and like let them have a future, which is also another very good movie, I think.
Absolutely.
Another one they said that was the Bridesmaids, and it's just a good feel movie, with them celebrating. It's about to be a big milestone in that person's life, and she's just like pretty much the bridesmaid is pretty much just like a train wreck, and she just like a lot of things happen in the movie, but it's great. And then what?
That's a funny one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Do you have any other ones, Jen, that you think are good as well?
I'm terribly old school. So, like, if I'm having like a really super, super down day, I'll watch like The Wizard of Oz or Beauty and the Beast or
The Disney
something that
movies.
takes me out of being an adult and puts me back into like a younger headspace.
Yeah, like kind of trying to heal like the inner child.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. That's great. Yeah, there's a lot of, and there's probably a lot of good movies that you guys watching probably like as well. And we could probably name a million of them.
Oh yeah.
We probably won't just stay focused on that. I did have some 50 things that could bring us joy in our life, which also kind of goes with the feel good Friday. And one of them being is hearing a song you associate with your childhood. So like watching Disney movies kind of like coincides with that as well. Having that first sip of coffee in the morning. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I know that brightens up a lot of people's day is that first sip of coffee. Would you agree, Jimbo or Jen? Most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Jimbo?
I try not to drink coffee because we don't get along, but
It's
if
my
I
best
can
friend in
just,
the morning.
once I get outside and the air hits me, that's usually my wake up.
Oh, that's what's up. I love that. Finishing a good book. I love to read. I don't really have like enough like time to read now, but like I used to love reading a good book. Like I just finished the Harry Potter series because I didn't like read it when it first came out, and that was pretty good. Being in a warm bed when it's pouring rain. I love like laying down and then just hearing the rain. Sometimes I'll even put the rain sounds on in my room. I think
Hence why I got a metal roof put on my house.
Really? Just
Yeah.
for that reason? Nice. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I'll play it on YouTube. They have got like a 8 hour, 10 hour. It's like rainstorm in a tent. Rainstorm.
But I
like
like thunderstorms, like a
Yeah,
little bit of the
or like I like
thunder,
rain
the
sounds
crap.
too. Really nice.
Yeah.
But the rain is I do like the rain. Having someone say to you, "Let me know when you're home safe." So like just having, like knowing that someone's out there thinking of you and making sure you're okay. Meeting someone who has the same music taste in you. That's a pretty good one. Trying on that piece of clothing that fits just right. I know I love it when I'm going out shopping and I find that dress or like a cute little outfit.
Not me. No, because the bigger I get, the harder I find it to feel good in anything that I put on. I'm just like, fine. It works. It fits. Whatever.
I think you're beautiful.
But that's something I need to work on with myself. That's not an anybody else issue. That's a me thing.
Right. But definitely, but maybe like you could do something to like help boost that or something you can work on.
Yeah, I'm gonna start watching Nicole's workout videos and doing.
Yes, let's go. Our workout videos. The 15 minutes to success. Okay. A dog running straight to you in a crowded room, like a cute little dog, and it's supposed to bring joy to your life. The smell of
It
freshly
depends
cut
on what
grass.
kind of
I love
dog.
freshly cut grass.
If like I see one of those like police like German Shepherd slash whatever those German dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see one of them come like darting towards me across the room, I'm gonna run and cry like a little baby.
I'm checking my pockets.
Dump everything out.
You're going for it.
It's not me.
Blue skies. That's good.
Blue skies and fresh cut grass are good
Yeah,
ones.
meeting a friend for the first time in ages. Oh, I love meeting. Like I have a friend that I didn't see for a long time because I was in active addiction, and then when I came out, like we started becoming friends and hang out again, and I got to like see her kids, and she got to see mine, and it felt really good. Discovering a new cafe. I like trying new restaurants. What do you guys like trying? Well, Jim, you probably like trying new restaurants because you like food.
Yeah. That's definitely a hobby. It's definitely a hobby, you know.
Yes.
One thing
Family dinners around the table. I used to love that. Even as an adult, I'd go when my parents, my dad and my grandma were alive. I used to go to their house and have dinner. I just loved being at like the dinner table. We'd talk about the past, but like good memories, and it was a lot of fun, and it brought joy to my life. Realizing you're living in the moment you've been dreaming about for so long. So like dreams coming true. Definitely bringing joy to your table. Completing your to-do list on time. I don't think I've ever completed a to-do list on time, but that sounds like it would bring joy to my life. I'm so chaotic with my like way of life. That would be nice to like be able to do that, but it never works out. Finding an old photo album of memories. Oh, I love looking through memories or like old videos of like good times. Those are a lot of fun. They can bring joy and happiness. Motivating others. Seeing others reach for their dreams. Belly laughs with friends and family. When your cheeks hurt from smiling, so you know you're just smiling and happy internally. Warm hugs.
Those are the best too.
Yeah, those are good. Sometimes you just really need a hug.
In summer.
Mm-hmm. Cozy nights by the fire. Oh, so good. Strangers smiling at you when you cross the road, so you're being noticed, but like in a good way. Maybe. Maybe. Or they might be looking at you like, what do you look like with your clothes off, bro? I am imagining you taking you and undressing.
Yeah, it's like, why is that staring at me?
Sometimes it can be good. Bursting to a song, like just all of a sudden just start singing and just feeling it. I do that all
Nicole
the time.
in the car.
Dancing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling it, kind of thing. You know, getting jiggy with it. Having a spontaneous dance party, like we were just talking about. Cooking in the kitchen early hours of the morning. Do you like to do that, Jim? Cooking early in the morning because you said you like to cook, or you like to do everything at night?
I'm at night. I try to do as little as possible during the day.
Cooking in your kitchen at the late night hours of the night. Yeah, Joe's totally down. Jim's down for that.
I'm usually finishing up as the sun is coming up. So
Okay,
that's
there you
usually
go.
what I do.
Next one is sunsets, sunrises. When someone says they're thinking of you. Oh, I love when someone says, like, I've been thinking of you. That makes me feel special. That person who still listens to what you're saying, even when everyone else has stopped. So, like, having that person that's in your corner, booking that holiday, like that going on that cruise, or like booking that, you know, like B&B. Watching a plant grow. Like I really got into like my gardening this year, so that was a lot of fun. Guys, there's like 50, so we're just naming them all off.
I
I'm just going off the list.
I focused on my plants for like 2 years. And then I left on vacation for 2 weeks and I came back and they were all unalive, so I quit.
Oh no. Yeah, I like really got it. I got really into it. I had like 3 different beds going, and like I had different plants, and I even started growing like parsley and pumpkin, and everything was going really well. But then, you know, it started winter, and I didn't know how to winterize, so you know I lost. We have the 4 seasons, but I was very excited about doing it this past summer. That was really nice for me. Screaming to a song in the car. I do that all the time, and I film myself.
She does. I've seen it.
I sing and I listen and we jam out while we drive, okay? Handmade cards. Oh my god, I love when I used to get handmade cards. I don't really get them anymore from the kids, but the kids used to give me handmade cards and they were just so like beautiful and helpful and stuff. And then late night conversations with friends, the realization that bad times don't last and everyone works out in the end. So those are just like some good things to help with joy. So you guys,
One step at a time, one day at a time, 1 second sometimes at a time.
Yeah.
What we have to take.
That's it.
right? How has your week been so far, Jen?
Sick, hospital, son's losing his job, not done for Christmas. So great.
Yeah. I'm not done for Christmas either, but I'm so sorry you had a rough week, but hopefully it'll get better as the days go on.
I'm trying to keep positive because I know it's his first job and it's not by anything that he did. The store he works for is part of a nationwide bankruptcy that's going on right now. You guys probably know what store it is, but they're closing all locations and he's supposed to get a severance pay, so hopefully that pans out for him. But he's already talking about like when he finds out it's going to be his last day, he's already trying to line up a job for the following day.
Oh, good.
That's
Good.
good.
So he's not discouraged. He's already putting in other applications and stuff like that. And for being 16, I'm really proud of him because he's got a lot of drive for a 16-year-old. So
That's good. That's good. That's great. I love that. How's your week been, Jim? So far?
Insane.
Insane. You've been booking a lot of parties, right? For your
I've
cooking
got
or
about 50 hours in the last 4 days and got 4 more days to go. So
that's good. That's dedication and it's gonna pay off and you're getting some more business, so that's awesome.
well, it's for the deli I work at. It's not mine. So it's
I'm sorry. But you did say were booking parties, right? For
yeah,
your
I've got a
own
couple
business.
lined up in January, but I
That's
just got to
good.
get through this week and get the kids on Christmas Eve. I work Christmas Eve now until about 2, and then I'll go get them. So that's my prize at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel to keep everything
That's great.
positive because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm sorry that's rough. Yeah, that's no fun. Being exhausted is no fun. My week was okay. I got some shopping done, but I still have lots of more shopping to do. I've been so tired because I've been trying to work harder on TT that it's been tiring me out during the days, so I don't get not very productive. But other than that, the kids are healthy. I'm healthy, and another day sober. So that's can't get
hey,
any better than that,
can't
Good.
ask for much more than that.
right? I do have some feel good like games and apps that you guys can do or anyone can watching. If you guys want to know, there's one called Super Better and it gives you power ups and challenges and guests as you engage in happiness boosting activities. So you do like a bunch of activities on there that's supposed to like boost your mood, and it's called Super Better. Another one is called Happify, and that enables you to track your progress and earn medals for completing happiness boosting activities. So these are all happy boosting, and this is all have to like kind of go in the line of feeling good, feel good Friday. Like, of course, sex and everything feels great, but like there's so much more than that. And these are also helpful things to know as well.
And
Right?
if we have them all
You're looking at me
together,
like, right. I mean,
but if
that's
we
not
add them all
everything. 'Cause usually we're
together,
doing Fetish Friday, so it's nice to get to explore a little bit of the other elements and stuff. I didn't have a good joke. Usually Joe would come in with a punchline. One good to say. Another one is McGillis. It's an online self-esteem. So this one helps boost your self-esteem if you act with a self-esteem. Personal Zen. This one builds your ability to pay attention to the positives in life. I'm not sure. I haven't explored any of these games, but these are all games and apps that you guys can look into, or I don't know. Um, just stuff to help boost moods. Another one's called Uplift. Another one's called the Smiley Face game. And then you can create a Pinterest board and like do all your wants and do's and your future things. And then like, you know, you can kind of like go for it. So like, isn't it called like an inspirational board? Kind of like base out your future. Like, so you could do one of those to help boost your mood. And yeah.
Question.
Yes.
What word, if somebody said one word to you and it would make you feel good, what would that one word be?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some of the biggest ones are accepted and acknowledged, caring, compassionate, confident, empowered, enthusiastic, happy, grateful, nurtured, loved, protected, respected, safe, secure, valued, and welcomed are some of the most best feel good emotional words.
So
Those are all good. I think at the
Yeah.
end, I think I would say grateful. I heard that one and I think I would do grateful because I feel like that's really what I am. Like I'm grateful. And I would say grateful.
J Dog in the chat says driven.
Oh, I like that one.
Driven, good. That's
I
a
like
good
that.
one.
That's a really good one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think mine would probably be caring or love, because I do care a lot about other people, sometimes to a flaw. And loved, for so many years of my life, I seeked and seeked and seeked and seeked and seeked that false facade of love. And then when I found it, I was like, oh, this is way different than what I was doing. Like,
Right. What do they say over there? I can't see it. What J Dog? I can't. It's like blocked off. I don't know.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. J Dog said something. I couldn't see his comment, but never mind. I see it now. Anyway, all good. I have some positive. I'm sorry, Jen. Where'd she go?
She says she'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. I have some feel good movie quotes, so we can just start talking about those. So another one I have, it's from Finding Nemo, and it's called "Just Keep Swimming." So just keep swimming, like swimming through life. Another one is from Dead Poets Society. Carpe diem, seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary. And that was by Dead Poets Society. Another one is from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That one says, today is a good day to try. I really like that one.
Nice.
That one's a really good one. Another one, you have to get lost before you find yourself. So I feel like I can relate to that one a lot. I lost myself for quite a few years, and I'm still trying to figure out who I am completely, but I'm getting to what I want and, like I'm figuring it out a lot more than I used to. So that's good. This one is from The Lion King. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Hey, Joe. We're going over feel good quotes right now.
Oh, awesome! What do we got going on?
We got this one. Well, the one I just did was The Lion King. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. That's a really good one.
My favorite scene in that is Rafiki. The pasta's in the past. Whack, and he just beats the hell out of him with the fucking mallet.
Yes, that's a good one. This one's by Harry Potter. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times. If one only reminds to turn on the light.
That was when the Dementors were coming out.
Yes. And then this one, Forrest Gump, obviously. Life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Life's like a roll of toilet paper. You never know when you're going to run out.
Yep, there you go.
That's not really positive. It's just
Okay.
humorous.
There's No Place Like Home, The Wizard of Oz. This one's by A Few Good Men. You Can't Handle the Truth.
Yeah. I think he did what Jimbo, you remember that? It was you can't handle the truth. I think he got all up into it. But another feel good quote that's not probably on there. Did you do Braveheart?
No, she
Any
didn't.
quotes from Braveheart? Okay. You know which one I'm about to say, right? You can take our land, but you'll never take our freedom. Tell me that if you shouted that at the top of your lungs while lifting your kilt up, you wouldn't just feel like, I win.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? I'm just
Probably.
saying.
Yeah, no, I didn't have that one. We did go over the movies, some of them, but then they also were talking about Step Brothers. I didn't have that one on my list. I
did you
didn't
touch my
have
drum
very
set?
good ones. I must realize I just did not have very good feel good ones this time. But I mean, Dirty Dancing's a good one. But yeah,
Dirty Dancing is a good one too. I don't know if I would. I mean, it's a feel good, but like that's like a lady feel good, right? Like a guy feel good, like Rambo, right? Like you just saved the world. No, I'm kidding. But Shawshank Redemption for sure. That was a feel good for me when he escaped.
yeah, that was a good one. Yeah,
Again, Joe, it was
freedom.
These aren't feel good. There was nothing feel good about Shawshank. Although Diddy's feeling real good about it right now in D Block. Okay, what else did you have? And I'm sorry, guys, that I was late. I had to help somebody out real quick. So I apologize for the
I was just going over quotes. I pretty much did everything. And so Jen did emotions, like feel good emotions. And then we've done the movies. And then I talked about the websites. And I was just doing some quotes from different movies. But we can go back to movies. I just have to pull up some more information, or I can't think unless you can start naming some off the top of your head.
Oh, listen,
I'm not very good with that kind of
stuff. Glad to hear it, love what you all do here. Well, thank you, J Dog. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming in and supporting.
Yeah.
So here's a question. When you're all you in the chat or at home listening, or even here, right here, when you're through the thick of it and you need something to make you feel good, what do? Me, I watch Captain America. Something about it makes me feel like, hey, you know what? If he could do it, I can do it. That's me, though. Some people watch The Notebook. I don't know. Some people watch crime shows. I wouldn't recommend that. I don't think it's going to make you feel good. But teach their own. Or some people watch 365.
Yeah. I mean, I like Forrest Gump. That's always a good one.
See,
I feel like that's a journey. Like you see a life, an experience.
You go for
a lot of struggles, and he overcame them, even with this thing.
Well, and that's the awesome part about it, right? Like you see him normal, then you see him with braces, then you see him running out of the braces, and then he just didn't stop running.
Right.
And then he joined the military, and he kept running. And then he played ping pong, and then he met Bubba, and then he made shrimp, and then he Lieutenant Dan with ice cream. I mean,
everything was successful. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, and because she had which we won't say on here, but we were positive what she had. So the point of it is like, you're right. Like there were times where it dipped down and then where it popped back up, but that's like life in general, right? So at the end of the day, like life can really be kicking you in the ass, and you could be going right through that rut, but it just takes one little thing to turn it, right? Like Lieutenant Dan, he don't have legs, but would you like to go get ice cream? Who the fuck's going to say no to ice cream? Right? I mean, theoretically, who's going to say no to ice cream? So Sometimes it's that little thing, that little kindness, that little smile, that little, hey, are you okay? Hey, let me open the door for you. Hey, what's going on? Something seems off about you. And people hide it well. People hide it very well. Jimbo, you know damn well I hide it very well. And you call me on my shit 99% of the time. And I do the same to you. Nicole does it to me, right? Like we know each other because we're friends with each other. But what happens when you don't know the person? Just that random asshole that threw the cart into your car. That one kind word. You know what, man? I got it. Don't worry about it. Hey, have a good day. Happy holidays. Could change the entire perspective of that outlook of that person. So I like to work out actually when I'm done a lot of feel physically exhausted overcomes a mental exhaustion. I can think clear. See, I used to swim, right? Something about getting in the pool, it quiets everything. And my ADHD, right? Yeah, just like Dory, I forgot every fucking thing after I got out of the pool. But it's true though. Like you could, because you're physically tired, your body now is focusing on fight or flight, on what's going on in that situation. So you're able to calm yourself down, increase your dopamine, increase your serotonin, which makes you feel good. So exercise, chocolate, alcohol is not one of them, even though some of us partake in it. I don't know who that is. Me, I'm saying it. I'm the problem. But if I'm feeling in a depressed mood, I don't do it. I go out and try to do something that makes me happy. Jim, what do you do that makes you happy when you're in that rut?
I either try to spend time with my kids or put on a good movie, like a good feel good movie. Or sometimes I just turn out the lights, turn down the shades, and lay in bed for a little bit and just hibernate, until it clicks in my head to get my ass out of bed and go do something. Because sometimes my body needs that too, and I don't realize it.
And that's funny enough, right? Right. Remember we had that self-care and we were talking about bed rot.
Yeah.
And some people bed rot is a
Absolutely.
good thing, right? Some people bed rot's not a good thing. Like if you already suffer from depression, bed rot probably not smart, right? Like laying in bed and not doing a damn thing, probably not a good thing. But like, and I just said this not more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago. The wisest person I could probably ever quote in my entire life that I have met to this day thus far said, why would you sit in the fire? It's okay to get a little burned. It's okay to sit there and sulk for a minute, but you got to get your fucking ass out of that fire. You have to leave that fire, and you're going to find a way to get out of the fire. And there is a way out. You just have to look for it. You have to steady your mind and find the solution.
That's fair.
And look, you fucked me up when I heard this, right? Like I was in a bad spot. I wasn't thinking clearly. And they said this and it went, what? And then I thought about it. And he goes, think about it. Go turn the stove on and put your hand in it. Obviously, for legality purposes, please do not put your hand in a fucking fire. But put it in there. Is it going to get burned? Yeah. What are you going to do? Pull it right out. Well, there's the solution is get the fuck out of the fire. So same thing. Sometimes we just get consumed. Gray watches Star Wars or The Mandalorian. Great. I mean, look, sometimes you just need to watch Total Recall so you could just see 3 titties because who doesn't like titties? Sometimes it just makes you smile.
I tried to pull in one of those moves earlier in the I'm not as smooth as you.
I'm just saying, but you know what I mean? Like,
you come in with a line and I tried to do it and it didn't work out I don't think.
It's okay. It's not a problem.
Anyway,
but yeah,
you know what I really like watching? The Greatest Showman.
That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
It's a good one to watch with your family and everything because it shows you a lot of different things.
And it's one of my oldest daughter's favorite.
Yes, mine too. That's awesome. I really like that movie. I don't know. It was on my mind. Such a good one. Shows you that dreams can come true too. Well, but then also you can lose them real quickly too. And if you take advantage of what you have, your blessings.
But you got to put your mind to it. That's the key.
Exactly.
That's the key. So Well, I'm sorry that I missed most of the podcast. I love your faces, all of you, and I'm sorry that we didn't start on time and we had a little bit of a mini takeover. But
Do we have
I
the
can attest to
nurse?
this. Yeah, let me read. I'll read the daily
I've
affirmation.
been waiting for it all night.
I got you.
Call
I
me
got
out.
you.
Call me out,
Um,
nurse.
The bitch called me out all day today.
Oh, fucker.
Just remember, no, this one did not. But remember, if you ever need help or you're ever in that dark place, please, for the love of God, reach out to somebody and talk to them,
Yes.
no matter who it is. You'd be surprised the people that will reach out and talk to you. Okay, please, for all intents and purposes, make sure that, look, the email's there. It comes right to my phone. I'll get them the password so they have it as well. Okay, it's not you're not alone. That's the key here that I want all of you to take away. That's why we're doing the Feel Good Friday. That's why we did the Motivational Monday, because around this time of year, a lot of people get depressed and a lot of people get hurt. And like, I lost my sister, and I know that some people have a lot of issues going on, and the holidays really fester that. So please reach out. I'm never too busy. I don't give a shit about my day job or the contract work that I'm doing currently. Fuck it. I can find another job. We can't find another you. Please don't do something that is selfish because of a bad thought. Make sure that you reach out. Okay, getting called out from thetirednurse.com. Guys, go follow her on TikTok. Also, she has an Etsy. She has a YouTube. She also has the website. It's thetirednurse.com. Badass affirmation of the day for number fucking 56 calling me out. Notice the little shit today and have lots of fucking gratitude. Talk about a way to end the fucking week, right? It's a fucking fantastic one. Guys, real quick, just to kind of who's here or who's listening, next week is Christmas. So happy holidays. Okay. We will have something recorded and dropped for Christmas. I will make sure that I put it on Christmas Day for y'all. We are going to do a recording for Amber's part 2 of her recovery journey. We are going to drop that on Thursday instead of on Christmas. Okay. Gives us another day to record a little bit and then come to you with it. We have another special guest that's going to join that part 2 session. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Jimbo and I got to talk to Jimbo, but if you're good with it, I'm good with it for the coffee hour again on Sunday.
We'll talk. I don't know.
I'm
doing on 50 hours this week, and I'm working.
Oh, no, never mind. Monday. It might just be me with coffee on here.
I'm working straight through in the Christmas Eve. So
No. You know what?
I set my alarm to jump on here tonight.
No. You listen. You take the time for yourself because you got to put your mask on first before you can do it for others. So either me and one of the other, like Nicole, or maybe Jen. Or it might just be me and my dumb ass, and we get banned from YouTube. Wish me luck. I wish you luck, sir.
I'll let you know Steven. How I feel Saturday night.
Fair. No worries. But we love your faces, every single one of you. Please make sure you come back next week because we really do care about you. And even though you think that you might just be a comment in that little section, you're not. Okay? You're not. So, as always, welcome to the bullpen. Go click the link, go subscribe. If you want to support, the link's in that bio as well. We appreciate all of you. It's okay not to be okay. And remember, tomorrow's a better day with you in it. Carl, fucking kill it. Come on, Carl. Get on the fucking ball.